Well, guys, you've actually heard me actually refer to the Democratic Party as a socialist party. And there's no doubt about it, guys. This is a Marxist-Leninist party. The Democrats of yesteryear, man, they're gone. This party has been infiltrated by a bunch of far-left communists, man. And Kamala Harris, no doubt about it, is a far leftist. Tim Walz, also a far leftist. Now, folks, I'm pretty sure that the media is actually going to try and run cover for Kamala on this policy we're going to be talking about here in this video. This is crazy, guys. When I actually heard about this morning, man, I was like, really? Do they actually think the American people are this stupid? Now, no doubt about it, some people will definitely buy into this madness, guys. Inflation has been out of control ever since the Harris-Biden regime actually came into power. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris, man, they have caused prices to raise up dramatically through their spending. However, now there's a new tactic by Kamala Harris. It's not the fault of government for the inflation. It's the fault of businesses, guys. Yes. Folks, what Kamala Harris is proposing is straight up communism, folks. It is communism. I hope you guys actually share this video, man, with your Democratic voters, your friends that want to vote for Democrats, because this will destroy the economy. And also, in my opinion, it's going to cause a whole bunch of people to lose their jobs if Kamala Harris actually gets her way. So let's get into it, guys. Make sure you guys like this video, subscribe to the channel, become a channel member, member live stream every single Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. If you're watching on Rumble, click the join button to get access to the same thing. Everyone can also support us by becoming a member on blackandwhitenetwork.com or supporting us on Locals, both for just $5 per month. Check the link in the description. So here we go. Right here, Kamala Harris to announce Soviet-style price controls on food under guise of gouging ban. Yes, the high prices Kamala Harris actually says is because these companies are actually raising the prices on you, not the government. You see, guys, the Harris inflation has caused prices to raise a lot. This is not happening under Donald Trump. Now, guys, if companies were actually gouging prices, why didn't we actually see these prices under Donald Trump? It only happened under the Harris-Biden regime. And folks, this will destroy the economy if this actually happens. If Kamala Harris actually puts pretty much what it really is, guys, is government price controls. So companies won't be able to determine their own prices on the goods that they actually sell. It will be determined by the government. That is straight up communism, folks. It's insane. Look here. It says here, Soviet-style centrally administered price controls on food and grocery prices will form part of the federal economic proposals Kamala Harris will unveil Friday when she finally delivers an insight into her 2024 policies. So, folks, she is going to actually try and make companies, by mandate, lower their prices. However, what needs to be factored in, folks, is the overhead that companies actually have. You know, let's say you actually have a burger joint or something like that. Lettuce costs money, mayonnaise costs money, lettuce costs money, and labor as well. So let's just say, for example, I don't know how much it actually costs to sure. You were actually running a Burger King, for example. a Big Mac meal, not Big Mac, but a Whopper meal is costing you $8.50 right now. Kamala Harris is going to say, no, you cannot charge $8.50. You must charge $5. But however, when you actually factor all of the costs actually involved, including labor costs, it's actually costing Burger King, for example, like $6 per burger, and they're charging $8.50 to make a profit. Kamala Harris says, no, you must charge $5. They're losing money. And guess what's going to happen, folks? That company, Burger King, in this example, is going to lay off people. Remember, guys, what actually happened in California, where the socialists over there said, hey, you must have a minimum wage of $20 per hour. It was actually $15 before that. What happened when the $20 per hour minimum wage actually came in? 10,000 Californians lost their jobs. Also, the prices increased as well. You see what happens, man, when government actually gets involved? It goes bad. And this is what Kamala Harris wants. This is insane, folks. You need to actually educate your Democrat friends who actually vote for Democrats on this. This is going to be an unmitigated disaster. These companies aren't raising prices because they're price gouging. They're doing it because the price of everything has increased because of Democrat socialist spending. Inflation is caused by the overspending by government. It's just that simple. Kamala Harris basically forcing these companies to lower the prices by decree because, of course, she doesn't actually want to take any blame for these prices. So she actually wants to blame these companies. Folks, the free market should actually determine the prices, not government. I mean, this is really, really communism here, folks. I told you guys, this woman is a far leftist. Kamala Harris, man, wanted to do away with a whole bunch of things that now the media is actually trying to paint her as a moderate. This is not a moderate position, folks. This is just straight up communism. This is communism, folks. A whole bunch of people are going to lose their jobs if this happens. Because there's definitely overhead in running business. Now, I'm pretty sure she's not actually going to factor that in. This is pure insanity. More government control. This is the problem with big government, guys. This is the problem with big government. But the media also wants you to believe that Kamala Harris is actually beating Donald Trump to death now. This policy position right here, man, anybody that runs a business should not be voting for Kamala Harris, man. Shouldn't. Inflation is only going to get worse, and she's actually going to force your prices down by decree. Oh boy, companies are going to lose a whole bunch of money and people will get fired. This woman is dumb. Kamala Harris is probably one of the dumbest people out there in government. This will be a radical Marxist takeover if this actually happens. Because, folks, if you actually give Kamala Harris the presidency, the House, and the Senate, highly doubt she actually gets the Senate, though, based on who's actually up for election in the Senate. Boy, she actually gets her way, man. The U.S. is done. Done. It will be a Soviet-style takeover. A lot of people, man, are going to suffer because of these radical Marxist policies. Kamala Harris is a Marxist, folks. No other way to put it. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and White Network fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. And we'll catch you next time.